Having built, remodeled, and repaired thousands of homes, I can tell you that one of the biggest frustrations is dealing with a leaky shower. With just a few simple preventative measures, you can create a shower that'll be leak-free and will last for years. Let's take a look at some of the things we did in our latest shower remodel to do just that.
So the first step to a leak-free shower is to install a cement backer board. We showed you in a previous video how to properly install this, so if you need more details, check that out. The best part about the cement board is that it won't deteriorate if water gets to it. So it'll provide a stable surface for the tiles to adhere to and support for years to come. Next up is your waterproofing. Although it's not completely necessary in a tub shower surround like this, it's a great preventative measure. It can come in sheets like the Bandera mat set we used, or you can get it in a pail as a liquid that's rolled on. The next key to a watertight tub shower surround is to slope any horizontal surfaces. For our latest tub shower surround project, we sloped our ledge about 1/2 an inch in 6 inches, maybe a little bit too much, but the quicker we get that water off the ledge, the less likely it's going to leak down through. In addition to sloping these flat surfaces, I like to install solid material. So rather than having multiple grout joints across a surface that can create leak points, we have 0 joints. We used a quartz solid slab to cover our shower ledge and reduced our seams or grout lines from 20 down to 1. So we're showing you here how many grout lines we would have had if we would have used tile along this ledge. And like I said, the more grout lines, the more chance for leaks. So instead, we used this solid quartz material across here, and we used a remnant piece, so we did have 1 seam in the middle, but we went down from 20 seams down to 1, which is huge. Another key to creating a watertight shower ledge is to install the horizontal slab first. So you want to install any horizontal slabs that intersect a wall first, because once you install that adjacent wall tile, your slab actually goes back under the tile. So any water that runs down the tile hits the slope slab and runs out. If we had installed that slab after the wall tile, it would butt up to the tile surface, and the only thing preventing the water from going down that joint would be either a grout line or a caulk line. And we all know that those break down over time. So in this case, we won't have to worry about that. So let's take a look at a Google SketchUp here. This is the wall tile, let's say. The pink area there is already installed. And then if we install the slab here, as we're doing last, you can see we're creating a joint up against the tile where the slab meets the tile surface. So right along this edge here, we create a leak potential. We're going to either grout or caulk that, most likely a silicone 100%, but at the same time, if that breaks down, we're creating a leak potential. So the right way to do this is here, we're going to install the horizontal slab first, and then we're going to come back in and install the wall tile on top of that slab, which is going to be great because the joint between the bottom of that tile and the slab no longer has a gap there. So when the water hits the face of that tile and runs down that gradient and off, there's no chance it's going to go down through that gap. So when we install that slab, we use a watertight caulk adhesive that's also mold resistant. So we get that caulked in, we get it leveled off, and we're going to go back in and we're going to seal up around the edge of that slab as well to the backer board. You don't want to get that caulk up onto the backer board too high, but we want to seal that gap for secondary protection. Once you're done setting tile, the last step in creating a watertight tub shower surround is sealing the corners and tub surround with a high quality silicone. You want to use 100% silicone that's waterproof and mold resistant. Don't go cheap here. If you've ever replaced caulk, you know it's no fun. If you use the good stuff and you do it right, you won't have to do it again for years. Be sure the silicone goes up into the verticals and corners under the slab to tile, and silicone the tub to the bottom edge of the tile. Silicone's best in this spot as the tub may move when you fill it with water. So the silicone will move as the tub moves and it won't break like grout will. It's also a good idea to silicone the plumbing trim to the tile as well to keep water from getting back through there. If you're not the best at applying caulk and you're afraid of making a mess, you might want to use some blue tape off to the side, which will contain the edge of the spread when you push it in with your finger.
One last thing, guys, if you're doing a stand-up shower and you're doing it yourself, use a solid base. Either use a fiberglass or a marble or something like that, but they come in solid bases. That's going to help you prevent leaks. And if you do want to do a tiled floor with a mud base, make sure you get a professional to do that. And when you do have them come in, make sure they use a rubber liner underneath. That'll help contain the water and prevent leaks. Hi, I'm Michael Luckadoo. I'd like to personally welcome you to Armchair Builder. We created the Armchair Builder channel at armchairbuilder.com to help you save money on your building and repair projects. We intend to share with you our builder secrets and tips from 16 years in the business. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover. Thanks for watching.